This video is focused on the passing of the great former Georgetown coach John Thompson. As a player, he was a very good one. He was a backup center for many years on Red Auerbach's Celtics juggernaut teams. You know, he was a huge personality, a huge person, 6 feet, 10 inches tall. I met, in quotes, him once. I went to Greenwood High School, and we played Kempsville twice a year. In fact, they were one of our biggest rivals. And the year after I graduated, J.R. Reed was considered the best high school basketball player in the country. So I went to go see us play Kempsville when we played them in the Beach District Championship and beat them with 3 6'3" guys against their 1'6'9" guy. But he was in the stands, and my father and I spoke very briefly to Coach Thompson, just telling him sort of, first of all, because black head coaches at big-time D1 programs were and still are, unfortunately, rather rare, even more rare then. He spent a fair amount of time in the Tidewater area. Obviously, he got Allen Iverson out of there a few years later. I think about 2 years later, he got Alonzo Mourning out of Chesapeake. So, he was in the Tidewater area a fair amount. I only met him once, as I said. But Georgetown has 47 games that they've played in the NCAA tournament. 34 of them were during John Thompson's run there. All 3 of their national championship game appearances came under Thompson. Of course, their only national championship, which came in '84, came under John Thompson. But his influence and the mark he made on the world, as not just the world of sports, but the world, goes well beyond everything that happened on the court. He was a true father figure to hundreds of young men that played for him. I would say, while he might not rank with John Wooden in terms of his on-court impact, I would say his off-the-court impact, his impact on the lives of young men, is very close to a guy like John Wooden. John Thompson very much will be missed.